A very good morning to all my BBA final year students of marketing specialization. We'll begin with the subject of advertising and sales management. Now, in the previous video or the previous class, we already discussed about the marketing communication model. We already studied about the marketing communication model. There are in total 7 models which I taught you in the previous video. Now, coming down to your unit 2, that is advertisement. The first topic of your unit 2 is advertisement. Now, let us understand the meaning of advertising, or you can say as the meaning of advertising, which is consist of your unit 2, the first part of your unit 2. Now, what is the meaning of advertising? Advertising is one of the 4 methods of promotion, that is sales promotion, personal selling, public relation and advertisement. Now, these all terms, that is sales promotion, personal selling, public relation and advertising, is new to you guys. So let us understand the individual meaning of these 4 words. Now, what is sales promotion? Now, sales promotion is the practice which is used to promotion of a product or sale. Sales promotion is a practice used by the company to the customers of a product to increase the sales or increase the demand of the product. Example, giving free products or giving free samples of the product to the customers to increase the sales of the product. That is known as sales promotion. Coming down to your second word, that is personal selling. Now, personal selling is a concept where a sales representative meets with the potential buyers face to face for the selling of the product or for the sale of the product. Coming now to the third part, that is public relation. Now, public relation, it is very crucial to understand, but public relation is related to the firm and the third party of the firm. Now, a firm, there is if there is a product and service which is made by the firm, the promotion of that product and service is made by another party, that is a third party. So public relation is nothing but sales, that is promotion of my product and services to the customers through third party. That is called as public relation. Now coming to back to the part of advertising. Advertising is non-personal way of mass communication. What is non-personal way? Advertising does not consist of personal ways. Personal, it does not indicate you personally. It does not indicate a person, a group of person, a community or any other person individually, but it communicates with a non-personal meaning. It communicates with a non-personal meaning of mass communication, way of mass communication. What do we again understand by the term mass communication? Now, if there is an advertising going in the television, advertising or advertisement going in the television, it does not indicate a particular person or a particular thing or a particular group of people, but it what do you say, it indicates a mass communication, a mass number of people. Mass means what? A huge number of people. So it indicates the mass communication and the mass what do we say, the mass people, the mass part of the people. It does not communicate 1 2 3 4 5 countable number of people, but a mass number of people, which means it consists of non-personal form of mass communication concluded through the paid media under clear sponsorship. Now, what do we understand by the word paid media? Paid media means the advertisement or the advertising agency are paid. The company pays to the advertising agency or the advertisement agency for broadcasting their advertising, for broadcasting the advertisement of the product or services under clear sponsorship. What is sponsorship? Sponsorship is nothing but it is a form of providing the company the money, in short a money or a financial support to one's company. Sponsorship is providing a financial support to one's company, is called as sponsorship. So it is a paid form of sponsorship. Okay, advertising aims to a group of people, not an individual, but it is not for the whole general public. Now, advertisement aims at a group of people. Now, different product have different uses and different users. Example, if you take the product of example, we take the product of complaint, or you can say as Horlicks. Now, previously Horlicks was producing for the children. The Horlicks was for the sick people or the children or undermass people, underweight people. Now, Horlicks has produced a variety of products which indicates to particular group of products. There is women's Horlicks for the women category of customers. There is children's Horlicks for the children category of customers. There is a sugar-free Horlicks for the diabetic patients, and there is also a protein Horlicks for the people who are trying to build up their weights. So there are different category, and the advertisement indicate to the particular group of people. Like example for women's Horlicks, it does not indicate for the every kind of woman. But after the age of 30, the advertisement says after the age of 30, woman bone density comes down. So for that, to increase the bone density, to increase the level of energy, one used to have the product of women's Horlicks. So example is the better example is Horlicks. So Horlicks indicates that it has a variety of products, and the variety, each individual variety indicate a individual group of people. So that is the example of indicating not an individual but a group of people, but not for the whole general public. Like women's Horlicks is not for the whole general category of women, not from a child to a old age, but after the age of 30, when a woman needs more energy and more bone power, then she has to consume the product of women's Horlicks. So it is not for the whole general category of women, but it is indicates to the specific group of women. So by this example, we understand the whole total scenario of advertising. Now, advertisement is a paid form of media. What do you understand by paid form of media? Now, when a product or service is shown over a broadcast media, that is, you include a television, a radio, or a newspaper, it has to pay some amount to the party who are showing those advertisement to the public. So it is a paid form of media. Now coming down to the definition of advertising. Now, according to American Marketing Association, any paid form of non-personal presentation and personal and promotion of goods and services or idea by an identified sponsor. That is, any paid form of non-personal presentation and promotion of goods. Non-personal presentation we already discussed in few moments before. What is a non-personal presentation with the example of Horlicks? Women's Horlicks, I clearly indicated what is the women's Horlicks used for. It is a non-personal presentation and promotion of goods, services, or ideas by an identified sponsor. Identified sponsor indicate the sponsors which can raise up the brand, what do we say, the brand image of the company, which can raise up the brand image of the company, which provide the company with the funds or the financial support for selling of the product. That is called as sponsorship, or identified sponsors. Now, coming down to the second definition, that is, according to W.J.Stanton, advertising consists of all activities involved in presenting to a non-personal, oral, visual, openly sponsored message regarding a product, service, or idea. This message is discriminated through one or more media, is a paid form by identified sponsor. Now, it is a non-personal form through oral, visual, or openly sponsored message. What is oral, visual? Now, advertisement oral means we just see the oral part, that is oral advertisement. We can give an example of a radio. We cannot see that thing, but we can hear it. That is oral advertisement, when one person is just speaking. Visual advertisement, we can give an example of a television. Television, we can, as well as we can see and hear. Now, open sponsored message regarding a product. Open sponsored message regarding a product, what does it indicate? Now, some companies financially support another company's product or services. So, open message by the sponsors. Suppose we can take the example of TLC products. TLC products, it promotes certain brands, like TLC promotes Britannia. So TLC promoting the TLC openly promoting the message of Britannia biscuits. That is the example of, that is the Britannia example of open sponsorship message of a product service. This message discriminate through one or more people. Now, one or more paid media, what does this meaning understand? What do we understand by this? One or more paid media means my advertisement is not only shown in one channel, that is Star Plus, ZTV, but it is broadcasted variety in a variety of schemes, like it may be of hoardings, it may be through television, it may be through newspapers, it may be through magazines. So that is the whole scenario of one or more media paid under identified sponsors. The sponsors of the product are financially supporting the product, service, or the idea of a company. Now, let us understand the nature of advertising. What is the particular nature of advertisement? Now, it is an element of marketing mix. Now, advertisement is as well as the element of marketing mix. Now, what is marketing mix? Marketing mix consists of 4 P's, that is product, price, place, and promotion. Now, what is a product? Product is a goods or services which are provided, goods which are provided by a company, from a raw material to a finished goods, and that finished products are provided by a company to the customers. That is a product. Price discrimination means price, where a price plays an important part, that it should satisfy the customer as well as it can raise the company's profits. Price is a certain factor which has which can affect the two type of things. That is, first thing is to satisfy the customers. The price should be less from the competitors. The customers should be able to afford it and should be fully satisfied. And second, it provides certain profits to the company. Now, place we can say as every product is not meant to be sold at every place. Now, place means indication of segmentation of market. Place means segmentation, partition of market. Now, place in the sense where we cannot sell certain things with a certain places. If there is example, we cannot sell the bottled coconut water in some part of Kerala. Why? Because in Kerala, every household has a coconut tea where they can get fresh coconuts and drink the water directly from the coconut. So a product to be sold at that place of Kerala, that is Kerala, where we have already availability of natural product, that is coconut water, it is a foolish thing, or you can say not so appropriate form of selling. So place also does matter about a product, where a product can be run successfully, where a product cannot run successfully. And promotion, we already discussed what is promotion. Promotion is making a product making a product for the increment of sales of a product. Promoting a product, or making a product, or making a tactics for the product, strategy of a product to be sold better in the market, or for the increasing of sale of the market. Now, coming down to the second nature of advertising, that is promotion mix. Now, promotion mix, there are essential 4 elements of promotion mix. We already discussed: sales promotion, personal selling, public relation, and lastly advertisement. Now, I will repeat myself again. What is sales promotion? Sales promotion are the tactics or strategy of a company to increase the sale of a product. Example, if a product, if a company is making a sales promotion, then it will give a free sample of the products or services to the customers, which increase the demand of the product, indirectly increase the sale of the product. Now, what is personal selling? Personal selling is when a sales representative individually meet the potential buyers to sell a product. Example, we can say the Amway products. The Amway representative visit the door-to-door service, provide door-to-door service, or visit the door-to-door steps to have the potential buyers, to meet the potential buyers. Now coming down to the third part, that is public relation. What is public relation? Public relation is nothing but when a company's product and services are promoted through other company, are promoted through other companies, or the product or services are promotion for the third party, or through other company means the third party promoting the product or services of one company. And lastly, advertisement. It is a non-personal mean of mass communication. Coming now to the third part, that is mass communication. What do we understand by the part mass communication? Mass communication is the basic purpose of advertisement, that it not only informs to one but a group of people. Now, understanding the mass communication is very important. Mass communication doesn't indicate one person, two person, three person, four person. It does not indicate a person individually, but it indicates a group of people. Now, we took the example of Horlicks, that women's Horlick. What does it do? We'll take another example. Another example is that. Uh, Another example, we're coming down to another example. We use the product that is called as a product that is hair oil. For we have different hair oils, but there are particular hair oils for hair fall, for dandruff, for another for drying of hair, or another things, another particular things. But the particular oil for hair fall, which indicates the persons or the group of people with the hair fall problems with them. So when advertisement is played for the hair fall, sorry, the hair fall oil, then it indicates to the mass people with having the problem of hair fall, with the having a problem of hair fall, or we can say as dandruff, or any other problem of hair. So it can indicate it by it can this example can show the clear understanding between one person, two person, but a mass communication with persons suffering from hair loss problem are the major target group of the advertising. The major target group of advertising, that is mass communication. People around the world having the problem of hair fall can use this product. That is mass communication. Now, coming down to the fourth point, that is message. All advertisement carry a message which motivates and inspires a customer to purchase a particular product. What is the message of the product? Example, message of the product, like we have particular message of the product that inspires us to buy a product, inspires us, motivates us to buy a product. Now, what is the inspiration and motivation for a product through advertisement? Now, suppose I'm selling I'm selling a particular product. So the advertising agency have to show the benefits of that product, why a customer need to have that product in with himself or herself. So these are the benefits of the product. A person having a product will have these many benefits. The showing of benefits of each and individual product, that inspires and motivates a customer to buy a product. Example, we can say as the toothpaste. Example, we can say a toothpaste. Now, there are variety of toothpaste for every individual, but there are specific like sensitive, Colgate sensitive or Pepsodent sensitive. I'm not clear about it, but Colgate sensitive for toothpaste. Now, why it is meant for? It is meant for the sensitive teeth or the sensitive tooth, which sensitive tooth part which a person have with having with the sensitive teeth should intake that product for the relaxation of the gums. The relaxation of the gums, the customer has to intake it. So with that message, Colgate comes up with a new toothpaste that is Colgate sensitive, and that inspires a person, motivates a person to buy a product by the message that this particular toothpaste brand is providing with this specific problem of gums or tooth to the group of person having this problem, having the tooth problem. So it inspires, motivates a person to buy this particular product. Coming down to the next fourth, I guess fifth point, that is paid form. Advertising activity is under by some advertising agency which charges the price of advertising. Now, paid form, do we indicate by the paid form? Now, if I am giving a company my product and services advertising to an advertising agency, advertisement to an advertisement agency have to pay a certain amount to broadcast my message. To broadcast my message, I have to pay a certain amount. That is called as paid form. Example, if my product and services are running through the television, we have different channels of television. That is, we can say as news channels, cartoon channels, the we can say as what do we say, the serial channels like Star Plus, ZTV, and everything. So individual channel, I have to pay my what do we say, the advertising agency to broadcast is to the different channels, like in the kids cartoon channel, in the news channel, in the what do we say, the industry channel, or the we can say the entertainment industry channel. So all those is all the advertisement plays in the different channel are controlled by an advertising agency. So I have to pay a certain amount to the advertising agency to broadcast my advertisement or the product advertising my product in different channels of communication, whether it may be television, radio, magazine, newspaper, or the hoardings, etc. That is the forms of advertising, and I have to pay individually to broadcast my product advertisement. Now, coming down to the sponsors, an advertisement is sponsored by and some identified advertiser disclosing the idea, message, and information. Now, what are sponsors? Sponsor or sponsors, we can say as a financial supporter to the product or service of a company. A financial supporter to the product or service of a company to promote the sales. To promote the sales, a financial support, a push up, a push up to the company's product or services for sales up through the means of finance. It provides a financial support to the company. Sponsors are the financial supporters of the company, which provide with finance to promote certain products, goods, services which are owned by one company, and it is sponsored by another company. Means financial supported by another company. Example, TLC is the sponsor of the Britannia biscuits. Britannia biscuits. TLC is the sponsor of Britannia biscuits. Persuasive. The advertisement message is pervasive enough to motivate the potential buyers. What is pervasive? Pervasive means it has some what do you say, the motivator factor. Why a product need to be consumed by the customer? Why is my product that much important? Is the pervasive nature of advertising. Now, without consuming the woman's we gave an example of woman's solid. Without consuming the woman's solid, can a woman survive? Yes, she can survive, but motivating that particular woman that it is necessary to consume that woman's solid is the pervasive nature of advertising. Controlling, motivating, or you can say the controlling the minds of the users, customers, is called the pervasive nature of advertising. Should a person be why should a person purchase a particular product? For example, we in the previous days there was no what do you say, different shampoos available. Now example of shampoos, we have different shampoos ranges, like for if you have done a professional straightening on smoothing, we have a particular shampoo. If you are having a problem of dandruff, we have a particular shampoo. If you have problem of hair fall, there is a particular shampoo. If we have dry scalp, we have a particular shampoo. If you have oily scalp, we have a particular shampoo. So all this variety, how a customer needs to understand why that shampoo is necessary for it, to control the mind that this product will have this much of result, will provide you with this much of benefits, will provide you with this much of necessary benefits to you. So that controlling that motivation, and that providing the controlling the minds of the customers, that nature is called as the pervasive nature of advertising, to control the advertising message, why and how the product can serve a customer with with the maximum satisfaction, is the pervasive nature of advertising. Now, coming down to the next point, that is control. The time, place, and the message and the direction of advertisement are controlled to make them effective and purposeful. So, what is the time, place, message, and direction of advertisement? Now, the time, place, message. What is the time of the advertisement now? Example, if you are selling a beauty product, the best beauty products are always naturally meant for the woman, and the best time to advertise the beauty products is at the evening time. Why? Because every individual, we take the part of India, every individual household woman watches television serials during the time of 7 to 9, between the time of 7 to 9. So to motivate the customers to buy a product, the potential time is the evening time for any cosmetic product. What is the place of advertisement? Place of advertisement means the things which are required for an advertisement, which are necessary for the group of people or the mass of people. Example, if we broadcast a product, that is bottled coconut water in the parts of Kerala, that is will be a waste of time or the waste of an advertisement. Why? Because in some parts of Kerala there are obviously two every household is having some coconut trees where they can get directly the fresh coconut water. So advertising the advertisement of bottled coconut water in that place of Kerala will be a foolish thing or waste of time for the company. Message, what is a message? The indication why, the motivation or the indication why a person should consume that product is the message of the product. If you purchase so and so product, that is the benefit of the product, is the message of the product. And the direction of advertisement, direction of advertisement, what is direction of advertising? Means it should go in the right direction. It should not harm any other community. If we are indicating to the mass people, then it should not harm the sentiments of any other community, any other people, or any other person personally. That is the direction of advertising. Now, coming down to the next part, identifiable. Advertisement is identifiable from a sponsor's point of view as well as the audience point of view. Now, sponsors are the person who provide a financial background to our product. And second, the audience are the person who buy a product and increase the sale. So there are two persons important for a company products, that is a sponsor and an advertiser, or a customers or a audience. Both increase the sale of the company. Now, what do we identifiable means the sponsor point of view. The sponsor point of view means why a sponsor should why a sponsor message should be important to the customers. Now, sponsor point of view means why that product, why a sponsor put his financial support to that particular product. He may or she may be having some motive to it. That is the sponsor point of view. And the audience point of view, that is the satisfying the needs and wants. That is the both the meaning of sponsor point of view and audience point of view. It should be beneficial to the sponsors and it should be beneficial to the audience. That is the sponsor point of view and the audience point of view. Coming down to the next or the last part, that is targeted groups. What is targeted group? Advertising aims at the targeted group, although it does not distinguish between target and non-target groups. Now, advertising aims at the targeted group. Now, already I discussed the example of Horlicks. That Horlicks has a variety of products, that is women's Horlicks, sugar-free Horlicks for the children, for the diabetic patient, for also the mass building persons. So that is the variety, and each and every individual variety of Horlicks indicate the particular person targeted group. Like women's Horlicks target the women above the age of 30. Children Horlicks for the growing children, with there are teenagers or growing children. The sugar-free Horlicks for the old age people or the persons having the diabetes problem. And the we can say the protein Horlicks for the mass builder or the person going to the gym. So there are variety, and not only the persons to the targeted group, it does not differentiate between the targeted group and the non-targeted group. So suppose I am selling a product for the people having acne problem. Acne means pimples, pimple problem. So doesn't mean that the person without acne cannot use it. The person with acne and without acne can use it. So that is the difference between target group and the non-target group. So these 10 are the nature of advertisement. We learned in this video, we learned about the meaning of advertising, the definition of advertising, and also the nature of advertising. That's all for today's class. We'll continue with the next class in the next video. Thank you, one and all.